Alright, it looks like we're finally live now. I tried connecting on here and it wouldn't let me in, now we're in. Alright, we're at the Magic Kingdom here this afternoon and it's pretty busy. I'm back just outside of Space Mountain. That's the new the ride vehicles for when Tron, the roller coaster, opens. I'm going to try and take a walk over and get a ride on the People Mover. Hey Mike, how you doing? Thanks for coming back again today. Did it go through for you to be a monitor, Mike? Looks like there might be a little bit of a delay on the chat. I can't see who's in the chat right now. It looks like we have 4 people so far on the stream. All right, Bill, I'm seeing you're saying there's about a 15-second delay on the chat. All right, that's no problem. All right, I'm going to walk over now. There's a little bit of a line to get on the People Mover. I'm not sure how long the wait is. I'll go see. All right, Mike, good. I'm glad to hear it. At least you and my son are on there for that then today. Couldn't ask for a better day here today. It's about 70 degrees. Yesterday it was all cloudy and cool. Today's beautiful. Hello, Stevie Lee. I see you popped into the chat here. How are you doing today? Supposedly I have a group watching from back home. I don't know if they're in the chat or not. Hopefully they're having one for me. The line here doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's about maybe 15 minutes, so I'll wait it out. It looks like the park here cleared out a little bit this afternoon. I guess people are coming back tonight for the fireworks. It was really crowded before the parade this afternoon. All right, I just got a text from the guys watching back at the Garden State. Evidently, they can't get into the chat room. I think it's operator error on their part. They must have Rebel running the chat room back there. Hey, Steamboat Disney, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just waiting in line to get on the People Mover and take a ride so I can show what the progress looks like of the Tron roller coaster. They're starting to close in the building. It's looking pretty good. Like Bill was posting there, we're one subscriber away from our first 100, and I know they're not in the chat right now, but our first patrons, Bob and Helen, they're watching the stream right now, but they're not able to get into the chat room. So we'd like to thank them for their support. Yeah, I like the People Mover also, Steamboat. It's one of my favorite. Between this and the Carousel of Progress, they're the two best 20-minute naps in all of Disney. So once I get on the People Mover here, I'll keep it quiet so everybody can just enjoy the ride. I might have to have my son send me a text when it's done to wake me up. It looks like we got 6 people in the stream so far. I wasn't sure about the time today, 5 o'clock. If it's good, I know different parts of the country as far as people working and all, but I'm supposed to meet friends tonight down in Disney Springs, so I figured I set it at 5 o'clock. Yeah, guys that are just coming in now. Mike and my son were both saying there's like about a 15-second delay from when I see your chats when they pop up. Yeah, my son was on there. I don't know if he's still at work or not. He might pop in and out. Bill's worked real hard today. Went out and bought a new iPhone 11 Max. That's probably what he's doing, playing with that, learning how to use that. It appears on my end, it looks like the video is pretty good today. Does it look all right on your end there? And the sound is okay? Where's everybody from that's in the stream here now that's chatting? Stevie Lee and Mike, where are you guys from? All right, good. I see the sound in the video is good. We just got the little bit of delay with the chat. I guess we'll have to live with that. All right, Stevie Lee, what part of New York? My son, he's in the Army. He was stationed up there for a while at Fort Drum for a few years. He's down in Texas now. All right, Steamboat Disney. I'm not sure what part of Texas that is, if it's central or northern. My son, Bill, he's down in Temple. All right, Stevie, yeah, that's not too far. That's probably, what, maybe an hour and a half from where he was at Fort Drum. Okay, I'm not sure why. I'm seeing the chat here twice. I'm seeing it on my phone, and it looks like it's popping up in the video also. And it just comes and goes away. looks like we only got about another 5 minutes to get on the ride. No, actually, Temple is between Waco and San Antonio, where he's at. I'm not sure with my cell service, T-Mobile, how it will be once we get inside, actually, in Space Mountain. The video will freeze up for a second. That sounds like a full-time job, Goofy. I don't miss those days. We're from Atlantic City, just outside of Atlantic City, New Jersey. Like 2 towns just west of the city. We should be on here in a couple minutes there. They're just letting the big group go up the escalator now.
Woo! Check it out! We're going fast!
All right, Steamboat, 2.5 hours east of San Antonio, so you're south of Houston then, okay. Hopefully we'll get on with this group here. If not, it'll be the next group they send up. All right, I see GSP is here. They must have got some with some tech savvy come in. Yeah, thanks, Mike. We appreciate it. Anybody that's not subscribed or hit the notifications, we'd appreciate it. We're real close to 100. I think we're still at 99.
For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey. Keeping your hands, arms, and legs inside your body. Please supervise your children. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip.
All right, we're coming down the home stretch here.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform and step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your car. Please supervise your children. Stay clear of doors which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your trip. Please step carefully onto the moving platform and step into the car.
All right, we're on.
Stay clear of the doors which will open
And I'll just keep quiet on the ride so everybody can just enjoy the ride. You'd rather see the sights than listen to me.
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated throughout your journey, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your car. And please supervise your children. Stay clear of the vehicle.
Welcome aboard the Tomorrowland Triumph Play. You can preview many of the exciting places you want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow. The People Mover is the perfect vehicle for people watching. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
See here some of the supports when you come into Tomorrowland. They're changing the theming up a little bit. Get a quick peek at the castle here. All right, we're inside. I don't know if you'll lose me in here or not. We'll see.
Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype.
May I have your attention?
Nope.
Please remain seated.
That's not good, but
This
going
ride
backwards.
has stopped temporarily and will resume motion at any time. Please remain seated for your own safety. Thank you.
And many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized.
Hello, Tim. How you doing? Thanks for joining us here. We're in a temporary holding pattern on the People Mover. That's not good when the lights come on.
Attention people and passengers, for your safety, please remain seated and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times as vehicle bumping may occur. Ride motion will begin immediately.
All right, here we go.
If your future includes shopping, then you'll want to visit Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy.
Looks like we're stopping again. This could be a longer ride than normal.
Put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your
All right, we're going to be coming up here on the Tron roller coaster. You'll be able to get a good look at the construction going on. See, they're starting to close the building in. Starting to set the pilings for the canopy that's going to go over the outside track.
Space Mountain. Blast off on a high-speed outer space adventure and careen to the cosmos.
Maybe we'll get lucky and Space Mountain will be down for a minute, have the lights on.
control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Yeah, Mike, he's going to try and give you a hand as much as he can. He's just finishing up work now. He should be out shortly where he'll be able to lend a hand a little more. Yes, Tina, we just hit the 100 subscriber mark. Thank you.
Welcome back to Tomorrowland. Be sure to visit Space Mountain while you're here for an adventure that's out of this world.
Another last shot of the Tron coaster.
For a different high-flying adventure, hop on board the Astro Orbiter. Pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet and ascend to otherworldly heights. Approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater, home families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century. First presented at the New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. It's a perfect reminder that there's always a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
All right, Tim, we'll catch you a little later. Yeah, it's beautiful out here today. It's 70 degrees and sunny. It's supposed to go down into the 40s tonight, though, but we'll take it.
Calling all Space Rangers, this is Buzz Lightyear. Report your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil adversary.
As an honorary Space Ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy. So drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor. Share the fun.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
All right, we're coming to the end here, so we'll be getting off. I'll leave it up to you guys on the stream which part of the park you want me to head to next.
Never stops. thank you for joining us on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Meeting. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. Enjoy the rest of your day and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're talking to me, Mike, or my son. Now, our Facebook page, you can find us there at Magic of the Mouse, and also on Twitter and Instagram. It's all the same. Just do a search for Magic of the Mouse. On our Facebook page, we're about 44 people shy of reaching 6,000 followers on there, which I think is really good since we just started the page. I believe it was August 3rd, so in just a little under 6 months, we're going to hit 6,000 followers.
Step off of the moving platform with caution and exit by stepping away from the car. Then please keep your arms away from the doors and remain seated until
And also, if there's new people in here that don't know, myself and my son, we run a podcast, the Magic of the Mouse podcast, which comes out every Wednesday morning, and it's on most of the major podcast apps: Apple, Overcast, Stitcher. It's on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. It's on all the major ones. And last week's podcast, and also this week, we did an interview with Dole Whip Dad, Jeff Bates from the Dole Whip Dad channel, and the interview will continue this week on the podcast that comes out tomorrow morning. Yeah, Stevie, we're really happy with that. We ran a few ads, and we've just been it's been starting to grow. I guess people that see some of our posts, they share it to friends of theirs, and that's picked up the subscribers a lot. Yeah, we had to stretch it out over to 2 weeks with the podcast, with our interview with Dole Whip Dad. Once we got him talking, it's just stretched out so long that we had to divide it up between 2 episodes. Yeah, you can find the podcast. We have a website for the podcast that's run through our host, and you can go to the podcast, just type in magicofthemousepodcast.net, and that should take you to our podcast page. It has a list of all our episodes. Yeah, Stevie, he is. He's a good guy, though. He's helped us out a lot getting this up and going. Just going to take a walk back here. I saw one of my son's favorites when he was a kid, Buzz Lightyear, is out here. That's funny, Tina. Dole Whip Dad, the Godfather. I appreciate it, Stevie. Yeah, if there's anybody new in here that doesn't watch Dole Whip Dad's live streams, we're a sponsor of his 2 live streams on Sunday night now, DizTube and the Creator Talk. That's how we became friendly with Dole Whip Dad, the DizTube. I found that channel, or that live stream, a few months ago, and I really enjoyed that, seeing all the Disney creators. And I know he's not in here right now, but I believe he's not doing the DizTube this Sunday night. He had a guest schedule, but he forgot the date was the Super Bowl, so they're going to postpone it, and it's going to be on at a later date. But I believe his Creator Talk is still going to be on at 10:30 on Sunday night with his co-host Lynn from the Lynn Project. So when Dole Whip Dad told you guys to come subscribe, did he make you an offer you couldn't refuse? All right, you guys tell me which way you want me to go. You want me to go out towards the castle, or you want me to go towards the back and where the teacups are? And the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Yeah, Tina, that's what got me hooked, listening to him and with the creator talk. And I wasn't really too sure with the YouTube how things worked, and that's helped me out a little bit. I'm a retired professional sports photographer, so I know still photography, but this video is all new to me, editing videos, and we're getting a little bit better at it now, but still got a ways to go. He made you an offer you couldn't refuse, huh, Goofy? That's funny. All right, we're going to head back towards the Speedway and the teacups, back that way. I'm going to try and walk, since we're going this way. I believe there's a good vantage point back by the kiddie roller coaster, the Barnstormer, that you can see the Tron roller coaster really good from back there and the construction site. Well, that's going to hurt passing there. We got our little ice cream trail that we do. I've completed 2 today. I've got my citrus swirl and my Dole Whip, but I'm going to have to come back to Anti-Gravity's in a little bit and get my hot fudge sundae, and I think I'm going to do it, Bill. I'm going to do the Mickey kitchen sink on the way out tonight at the Plaza Ice Cream. Actually, Tina, the live streaming, I had a little difficulty yesterday because it was the first time using the app Streamlabs, and it wouldn't let me in at first. So there's a little bit of delay, I guess, connecting to their servers. So we figured it out, and today took a minute or 2, but it wasn't nowhere near as long as yesterday trying to get on. We're kind of limited at the ways we can do live streaming if you're not monetized on YouTube, if you don't have the 1,000 subscribers or the 4,000 watch hours. You can't use YouTube's way of doing the live streams, and you know how you can be monetized on there with the super chats and all like that. That comes after you get those watch hours and subscribers. Yeah, the Facebook page, Stevie, just go on Facebook and just search for Magic of the Mouse. Don't do the TV at the end. The TV is just our YouTube channel. So Facebook is just Magic of the Mouse. Let me bring it up on my app. I'm not sure which picture is on there. Yeah, there should be a picture of the Cinderella's castle at sunset. That's the main picture. All right, there's the teacups you guys wanted to see, and you will not get me on them. I've had vertigo 3 times, and those kind of rides and me don't get along anymore. Yeah, Tina, after this is the second live stream we've done, and I'm kind of enjoying this a little bit. Me and my son have talked about possibly our podcast. Originally, we were just going to do the podcast, but we're probably going to wind up putting it on YouTube. And for now, we might just maybe play Disney videos with the soundtrack will actually be from our podcast, and it'll be videos and pictures of the parks. But eventually, our goal is to actually do the podcast live, and I can hook up with my son on the app. I don't know if you guys follow Gold Whip Dad's live streams. We can do something like that, and as we're recording the podcast each week, so we've talked about it. I'm not sure. I'm interested to go back here. I know it's probably reopened by now. Inside the big top here, they had a fire in there a few weeks ago at one of the booths, but it looks like it's opened back up now. Were you able to find our Facebook page okay? We're getting close to the point where you can go back here and you can see the back of the Tron coaster is coming into view here. The one thing I miss here is the train still isn't in operation. They still have some tracks that haven't been laid yet near the Tron coaster. And supposedly, when the new coaster is finished, it's going to be a tunnel that the train is going to go through as it goes around to the front of the park. And I was talking to somebody up in the train station, because you can go up there and take pictures and get on the train in the front of the park. Supposedly, they're going to be moving the train to the Fantasyland station in the back shortly, and it's going to be out there for a while. Oh, it looks like they did move it back. He wasn't lying. It's now, the train's now in the back. All right, I can't really get any further than this, but you guys can get a good view of the backside of the Tron. It's a big building. Can't really see a few of the pilings there behind that one piece of equipment. They're going to start putting up the canopies. Looks like pretty soon over top of the outside track. Yeah, they're moving along pretty quick. They haven't announced an opening date, but I believe it's sometime probably this time next year, early 2021, I think they're saying, maybe the spring. Hopefully it'll be done by then. All right, we'll walk, we'll start heading through the back here over towards the Haunted Mansion over that way. All right, the one person that just popped into the chat there, Helen, or H. Freed, that's our first Patreon to the channel. And like I said before, I'd like to thank them for supporting us. I told them they're going to be our executive producers now on our videos that we put up, since they were our first Patreons to the channel. Yeah, if you guys, that's one way to get in, Bill, to listen to the podcast on Spotify. The easiest way is just go to Magic of the Mouse Podcast, all one word, magicofthemousepodcast.net. And that'll be our podcast page. And it should be the list of all of our back episodes. This week's episode that comes on tomorrow morning, I think at 12:01 tonight, it goes live. That'll be our 16th episode. Okay, that's your second channel there, Goofy Tall. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this is a nice time of day here, but there's not a cloud in the sky, and should be a good sunset tonight. Last night there wasn't much of a sunset over at Epcot for the few of you that were watching the stream last night. Tonight it's going to be a lot nicer. This is a nice section of the park here that they redid. I guess it's been 5 or more years ago. The Little Mermaid and all. It's really pretty back here. Yeah, like Mike says, we appreciate all the new watchers coming in tonight for our second live stream from the parks. We're starting to get the hang of it a little bit now.
Let me see what time it takes to come back.
Yeah, one thing I'll put out there now for our podcast, I put it on Facebook a few times, and I've never really had any takers. We're looking for, people that listen to the podcast and are obviously fans of the Disney parks to send us in your questions, and we'll answer them on the show. Doesn't matter what it is. The one guy that does the podcast with us, my friend Kurt, he's a lifelong Disney fan, and he's into the Disney cruising. So any questions on Disney cruises, he'd be able to answer. And myself, I'm a DVC member. So if there's any questions as far as the DVC, you can email them into us. And our email is DisneyMagicOfTheMouse@gmail.com. That's DisneyMagicOfTheMouse@gmail.com. And if you guys have any questions, send them in, and we'll answer them next time we record, which should be this coming Monday night. We usually record every other Monday night, and we do 2 shows at a time. I need the week off in between. I try to edit both after we record on Monday night. I try to edit both of them by Thursday and have them done, and have the week off, because if anybody's ever gone to the doctors and had an EKG, that's just what it looks like you're looking at when you edit the podcast.
I know where they are. They're way up.
All right, we're coming up to the back of the castle here, and you can see the sun's starting to go down. It looks nice on the castle. I tried to get a few fast passes for tonight. This trip coming down was a last-minute trip. The flight that I got out of Atlantic City Airport, I couldn't refuse it. $27 one way and $42 the other way. So I just came down for a few days to do some videos and do a couple live streams. Hey, Mike Wheeler, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in again. We're just in the backside of the Magic Kingdom here, coming up on the Mickey's Filler Magic. Got to get in there to see that again. I haven't seen that in a few years. I like the 3D of that movie attraction. Oh, okay, Stevie Lee. I'll if he's willing, I'll be more than happy to add him as a mod on the channel here. We only have a few moderators right now because obviously our channel's new. I haven't been back here today. I didn't realize It's a Small World is looks like it's closed up. It must be. Oh no, it's not. It's open. They must have just rerouted things a little bit. I don't normally remember this being all closed in here. I don't know why, but this one ride here, every time I come to the parks, you can never get a fast pass for Peter Pan. I really like that ride, but the line is always so long, and the fast passes, you can't get them. Okay, I might be showing my age here, but where they put the restrooms in here a while back, I don't know how many of you guys remember the Skyway that used to go across Tomorrowland, across Fantasyland over to Tomorrowland. I miss that. I used to enjoy riding that. Yeah, Mike, I'll have my son take a screenshot if he's still in here. Take a screenshot of the chat right now. And so that'll remind me later, and I'll add you as a moderator.
I say let's just chill.
Attention. Okay, it looks like must have hit a dead zone walking out of Fantasyland, out the back way towards the Haunted Mansion. Looks like we're connected back up now.
Sorry.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay, that's one dead spot we know. I know from watching Resort TV 1, they know the dead spots like the back of their hand. But I believe Josh has talked about before, they have Verizon. I have T-Mobile, so I'm sure the dead spots are in different areas with them. You guys haven't been here for a while. They just reopened this a few weeks ago, the Liberty Square Market. They enlarged the table area. You come here and get a snack and want to sit down for a little bit. It looks like they tripled the size of this from what it was before. All right, Mike. Well, thanks for popping in for a little bit. We appreciate it. We'll catch you later. I might do another one tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I have a friend from New Jersey that moved down here about a year ago, and he's going to meet me at the parks, and I'm meeting him tonight, so we'll figure it out tonight and then put something up later and post it. If anybody has listened to our podcast, a few weeks back, we did our top 5 favorite restaurants in the parks.
Excuse me! There! I can't keep up.
We understand you're pooing Christopher Robin, but you don't gotta be leaving us people that didn't really put themselves.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite restaurants, Liberty Tree Tavern. I love the turkey dinner here. Usually every time I come down, that's one of my musts. Yeah, Mike, he might be popping out of work right now. Yeah, it's about quitting time for him. I believe he gets off at 5.
I'm gonna go in here.
See if I can get over here and get a spot. They're loading up the paddle boat. It looks like it's getting ready to take off on another ride in a minute. All right, Mike, we'll catch you later. What live stream are you going into? When I get done, maybe I'll head over there. Like they should be ready to pull out in a few minutes. Looks like they got everybody out of the queue line waiting to get on. It's the perfect time of night here. You can see the sun setting behind me. It's casting a good light on everything here, in the castle especially. Yeah, again, if there's anybody new into the stream, you can find us on Facebook at Magic of the Mouse, and also on Twitter and on Instagram. Same thing. All 3 are Magic of the Mouse. Oh, okay. I did see that advertised. You're right. I think it is Zippity Doodad's stream. I'll probably definitely be catching that a little later when I head out of the park. All right, thanks, Mike. Yeah, I'll probably catch you over there in a little bit. I'll be heading out of here once I close off the live stream, and I'll be heading to Disney Springs to meet some friends that moved down here from New Jersey. Yeah, also, if anybody's on the stream, if they'd be interested, the email address that I gave out before, if you have any favorite Disney photos that you like, you can email them to me, and I can post them on the Facebook page with your name on it, who sent them in. The email again is DisneyMagicOfTheMouse@gmail.com. Yeah, Helen, are you guys still in here? I haven't bored you guys to death yet, have I? Boy, in the next 20 minutes, it's going to be perfect time to get pictures of the castle with the sun setting. Just going to move down the boardwalk here a little bit to get a better view of the boat as it pulls out past Tom Sawyer Island. I tried to get out to Tom Sawyer Island. I haven't been out there, I bet you, at least 10 years. It was super crowded today. I wasn't able to get out. I don't know if they're waiting for some last-minute passengers or could they just leave at scheduled times. But it looked like they were all aboard and should have been pulling out shortly. I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream, but I believe on the side of the castle, it looks like the two windows are lit up on the side. I'm not sure if that's the Cinderella suite in the castle. I'm sure that's on everybody's bucket list. They'd love to stay in that. I've seen pictures of it in video. I'm sure that's an incredible night staying there. Yeah, Tina, I appreciate that. It's nice out here tonight. It's beautiful. The weather, it's about perfect weather. And Disney's usually hot and humid. It's 70 and nice and cool. They got the Country Bears out in front of the Country Bear Jamboree, putting on a little show for the crowd. Hang here just for a few minutes as the boat pulls out and heads by us. I'll be leaving the park here, Mike, in a little bit to head to Disney Springs. So I'll probably take the monorail out when I head out back to Ticket and Transportation. I took the ferry boat over this morning when I first got through security for the Magic Kingdom at the Ticket and Transportation. I got on the monorail and did the round trip over to Epcot and back. I wanted to get some video of the construction going on over there. It's insane. Let's see if I can get out here and see the Country Bears doing a little Rocky Top here. All right, we're going to take a walk over towards Adventureland, see what the wait time is for Pirates. Maybe we can get on there before we head out of the park.
That's Swiss Family Treehouse. Should we try it?
If the line for the Pirates of the Caribbean isn't too long, we will wait for that and go on. And if not, I'll come back and maybe take a walk through the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse. If you guys like the Jungle Cruise, I put a video up a few weeks ago when I was here in November. I did a video as a day at the Magic Kingdom, walking around the Magic Kingdom, and also the Jungle Cruise when it was decorated for Christmas. The line looks like back here. It had a long line today, even just for the Fast Pass line that was outside of the building. Okay, they got a 40-minute for standby. I won't have time tonight to wait in that because I'm supposed to meet friends at Disney Springs. maybe we'll just head out and take a walk down Main Street and ride on the monorail to the Ticket and Transportation. And once we get over there, we'll end the stream over at the Ticket and Transportation. Yeah, I saw Bill Jr. posted the question. So what are people that are left in the chat here? What are your favorite rides at the Magic Kingdom or at Disney in general? Probably one of my favorites is the Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion and the Rock and Roller Coaster over at Hollywood Studios.
I don't have this. It'll be pretty much. No, I think you have to go in because they have a gate. Unless we get one more fast pass.
Once we get through Adventureland here, we should get a good view of the castle with the sun going down. It should be really nice. There was even a long line today to get the citrus swirl. I was surprised. Usually it's not too bad there, but it was like a 25-minute wait. Take a quick sidetrack here. You can see in the Crystal Palace, you can see, I don't know if you can, inside there, Piglet up at one of the tables talking to the guests. One of the Disney rabbits coming out for a little snack at dinner time. we'll take a walk down Main Street here and head out of the park and towards the monorail station. They got the lights on here on Main Street now with the sun going down. It's like the crowds are starting to pick up a little bit now tonight, people coming in. I believe the fireworks tonight are at 8 p.m.
So I'll probably call you just right.
See off to the side over here, City Hall. They got that all closed off here. They're doing a little refurbishment to the outside of the building. I guess they're repainting. They just did that in the last week or two. If that wasn't like that in November when I was here, I believe they did it after they took down the holiday decorations.
So this is how it is. So with the bubbles like that.
Doesn't look like the wait should be too long for the monorail. Looks like we might have to wait for the next monorail. Looks like we won't make this one. Okay, I see we still have 7 in the chat room watching the stream. I guess you're just enjoying me keeping quiet pretty much and just enjoying the walk through the Magic Kingdom.
Please exit this monorail. The monorail on the opposite side of the station services our Roosevelt. Fortunately, please ask the monorail host or hostess. If you are standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors. They will be closing in a moment. The monorail will depart momentarily for the transportation.
Want to see stand at your head?
Not embarrassed to say. I'm good. Oh my gosh.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
The hotels are all like lined up.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
For Star Wars? We need to, otherwise we're probably not going to get on the ride.
Good evening, friends. Welcome aboard Monorail Lime. Our next stop will be the Transportation and Ticket Center with connection to Epcot. For the safety of yourself and others, please not lean against the automatic doors. And if you're standing, hold on to those doors.
Live 7 a.m. You probably won't get on the ride. Because it fills up in 10 minutes, and that's people waiting all day to get on the ride. 7 a.m. when the Apple.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Express monorail for the Transportation and Ticket Center. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrail throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no smoking, please. Thank you.
I said we should go to bed by 8.
Have fun. Well, because it makes you stronger, man. Not gas. Yeah.
Maybe. Says the person with the debilitating cough.
Yeah, as you lay down and you start coughing. I know.
Why are you missing it? Why did I see other windows?
You get a way better view standing up if you don't kneel. That's sunset over here, Lori.
That's why they say hang on to your
It's like sunrise when we're out here.
Located between Disney's Grand Floridian and Polynesian Village Resort is Disney's Wedding Pavilion. Couples may exchange vows in a fairy tale setting, complete with a picturesque backdrop of Cinderella Castle.
That starts at about $30,000. You want to get married here at Disney? It starts at about $30,000. You can pay extra to have Mickey and Minnie wedding.
Experience the South Seas Island Adventure at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort and Disney's Polynesian Villas and Bungalows.
big enough to fit the entirety of Disneyland, parking inside of it. That's why I was saying when we were leaving Epcot the other night, Epcot is the third largest parking lot in the United States. The second largest being this one, the first largest being voluntary. So it's a big parking lot. On the trams, instead of you taking back your vehicle at the end of the day, they say if you get on the wrong tram and you get off and you're on the wrong side of the parking lot, because there's villains and there's heroes, and if you go to the wrong side of the parking lot, you have a 20-minute self-guided tour to the wrong side of the parking lot. You gotta walk all the way back.
Will we stay on, right, Paul?
Yeah, because we're going down that.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please collect your belongings. Watch your head and step as you exit, and take small children by the hand. Thank you. When boarding, please move across your car to make room for everyone. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors. They will be closing in a moment. Thank you. This monorail offers express service to the Magic Kingdom. If you're traveling to Epcot, Disney's contemporary, Polynesian
Well, I was listening to that.
Village, or
Tengo.
All right, guys, I see we still have 7 people in here. I'm going to end the stream now. I'm going to head to Disney Springs for a little while. I appreciate everybody coming in and watching tonight. If you want to check out our Facebook page, there's new people in here that didn't hear it earlier. Our Facebook page is Magic of the Mouse, and same thing on Twitter and Instagram. And our podcast tomorrow, midnight tonight, it'll be live with the second interview with Dole Whip Dad. And you can find that on any major podcast apps, or you can also find it on our podcast website, which is magicofthemousepodcast.net, and all of our past episodes will be on there also. So again, we thank everybody for joining us tonight, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to do another live stream. I'm just not sure what park yet, and that'll be posted sometime later tonight. So thanks a lot, everybody, for joining us.